Okay, so in this video, we're talking about Google Fonts as a way to add different fonts and styles to your website. You're going to load them in the head tag of your HTML document and then reference them in your CSS. So to start off, go to fonts.google.com, and that will help you find what you want. So you can look at the different categories. If you're only looking for a sans serif, you can do it that way. Narrow the searches, search for something. They're all showing you examples. When you click on them, you get more details about them, and you also see the weights and the styles of the font itself. You can see how to pair fonts. This is going to be important as you work on your team sites. So you can kind of piece together what you want. You can go ahead and add as many fonts as you think whichever fonts you're going to use for your site all in one go, as much as possible. In this example, I'm just going to do one font for simplicity's sake. But once you find what you want, you just hit the plus sign and you'll see this little pop-up comes down here. So I could continue to add other ones, but in this case, I'm just going to go with the one family. So when I expand this, then it gives me the embed code that I need for the head tag of my HTML. But before I copy that, I want to look over at Customize. So this gives me the different weights that I want to use for the font itself. So I want you to pay attention to, though, that right now all I'm loading would be the regular weight of Roboto. So very simple, not too much to it. The load time is fast. If I think, well, I might use italic and maybe medium and medium italic and bold italic and oh, that's cool, black and black italic, suddenly I'm at load time slow. Okay, so this just is one more thing that can slow down your website. So you want to be as judicious as possible and only add the weights that you really will actually be using. So in this case, I'm just going to do the regular and the bold. And so I'm still at load time fast. It's fine to go a little higher, but just make sure that you're using only what you need or adding only what you need. So once I've done that, then I flip back to embed, and now I can see that it's added in the bold font as well. So both will be loaded on my site. So I'm going to copy this over. So this copies, and in Atom, this is a very typical code that you've seen before. And this is going to go in my head tag, so with all this metadata content here, and I'm going to put it here right before my style sheet reference. So I want to make sure that my fonts are loaded before my style sheet asks for them. So that's why I do it in this order. So I've added the Google font link that I copied from the site, and then I have my style sheet link. In the next video, we will go over how to add this to your style sheet.